Dubai, how we doing? Hey, come on, the lunch crowd. Need a louder, need a louder. Thank you, thank you. So good to see all of you. It's a pleasure to be here. I've been on the ground in Dubai for 10 plus days, had a nice turkey dinner here as an American. It was exceptional to find great food here in Dubai, especially for an esteemed holiday. But I am here to tell you about what we've been working on all year and not tell you about what I like to eat. Sorry, that's just a stupid joke. Let's go talk about filling in the blanks, okay? So this was on the agenda. Everybody's like, introducing Algorand, what? Well, some of you are very clever, did some sleuthing, put two and two together. I know Ryan. I know what type of things he's been doing at the foundation. So it must be Algorand Ventures. And I'm here to tell you about how we've been investing and will continue to be investing in the ecosystem builders. So let's take a step back before we go into the future. What is this winding road of innovation that we've been on at Algorand? Well, from Silvio Macaulay founding the protocol to the foundation being formed, grants, multiple funds, all sorts of amazing projects. We have taken it to the next level from grants to this year, which was a bit of a hybrid model. So we did some grants, we did some investments. We've been working very closely with other funds in the ecosystem as well. But now we are going full steam ahead into 2023 and beyond with Algorand Ventures. So you might be asking, what is Algorand Ventures? I thought there's all these funds already. Algorand Ventures is for the Algo fam, by the Algo fam, and an evergreen funding vehicle so that everything that we do for the sustainability of the ecosystem comes back and is reinvested in the next wave of innovation. So we are in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. The date is the 29th of November, and Algorand Ventures begins here. So how do we think about what we see in the ecosystem, what type of projects, and what type of verticals? Well, as Stacy told you earlier today, we have amazing vertical leads. We have people who are focused and subject matter experts in all aspects of the Web3 ecosystem, but Algorand in particular. So we have DeFi, we have NFTs, we have gaming, access, dev tools, and infrastructure. That's just the starting point. That's kind of the table stakes. But we also have stage, right? We need to think about where is a project in its life cycle. When you're a pre-seed company, maybe you're just an idea, you just went to a hackathon, a greenhouse hack. You want to build a team, you have some good concept, but you need mentorship, you need access to capital, you need legal support, all sorts of things that is difficult when you're just getting started. We need to build a dedicated program for those pre-seed folks. Now, have a lot of friends I've worked with in accelerators. Optio, I see you in the front row there. AJ from Optio, they're working on that. I'll have a bit more info about what they're working on in Australia later. But we've also run great accelerator programs in Miami with Rocker. Eterna, the team there, is doing something in Europe right now, so we just launched a cohort for 10. So that is the pre-seed stage. Seed stage is you've kind of come out, you've built the MVP, you have a solid technology foundation. Maybe you're going to go into a closed beta on testnet, get some user feedback, polish some things, going through a contract audit, but you are getting ready to launch and hopefully scale to thousands of users, millions of TVL, transaction volume, and beyond. So the three core criteria that we're going to be looking at for Algorand Ventures is what stage is the company, what vertical is the company, and also what kind of ecosystem ROI can that company or project deliver. And when we say ecosystem ROI, it's really what is the benefit to the Algo fam. So if I'm launching a new DeFi application, what is that DeFi utility? Is it a money market? Is it a derivatives platform? Is it something new and interesting and innovative that the Algo fam will want to use? If it's an NFT marketplace, what's novel about it? Does it have some cool new features or bells and whistles? So we want to think about that in a sort of systematic way so that when we report to say Algorand Ventures made these seed stage investments or these scale stage investments, what was the actual impact in the ecosystem in terms of transaction volume, wallets, et cetera, that resulted? So that's the criteria we are looking for. So while we go about that, we understand that at each stage in a company's life cycle, there's also different needs. So for pre-seed companies, we have our accelerator partners, Optio, Eterna, Rocker, and many others. And we are going to always have an accelerator program running at any time of year. So right now we have Europe running, and Australia, APAC, through the Optio and Axel Ventures team is recruiting right now. Those will provide great access to pre-seed, sort of projects with the mentorship, capital, and know-how that they need to have. Along with that, we are also partnering with various funds in the space. So everybody that's been in Algorand for some number of years has certainly heard of Borderless. So we are an LP in the Borderless Fund. We're co-investing actively with Borderless and Arrington Capital at the seed stage. So many companies that come out of that accelerator program are then kind of proposed for potential seed stage investing based on the level of their technology, their readiness for launch, and their traction. Lastly, direct investments. So these are kind of the big, flashy brand names that you might know. We've looked very closely and worked with TinyMan, AlgoFi, and many others that I will talk about later. But that is the scale funding needed to take it beyond just the Algorand ecosystem. So sometimes people say, oh, all these apps are just like, you're targeting the same users within Algorand. But we actually need to grow the entire Algorand planet so that people from other blockchain ecosystems and even the Web 2 world are coming and using some of these brand name experiences on Algorand. So that is the direct piece. So some quick announcements before we bring out our esteemed panelists. Axel Ventures is currently accepting applications. So if you are an early stage builder, have a great concept and want to join, you don't need to be in APAC or Australia. It's a global accelerator. You just have to be comfortable with some time zone complexity. So AJ and team sitting there in the front, please go talk to them about that. And we have the Europe cohort just announced. So there's actually some info on the Algorand Accelerate site about that. Lastly, Arul is going to come on stage in a moment, but we co-invest with Borderless Capital in a number of deals. Sometimes we are the co-lead alongside them. So they are currently raising Borderless Fund 2. Fund 1 was started off at the beginning of Algorand 2018, 2019. It even predates the existence of the foundation, actually. So they have invested in hundreds of projects in the first 3 years of Algorand, and will invest in hundreds more, hopefully alongside Algorand Ventures in the coming years. So Algorand Ventures, we grow with you. It is an honor, and look forward to working with all of you. Thank you so much.